Monday, where former Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System DEX officer at the Federal Character Commission, Haruna Kolo, accused of collecting bribes from job seekers in exchange for employment, owned up by the allegation. This was just as he admitted to having received over 75 million naira from desperate job seekers on the instruction of the chairman of the FCC. Not done, Kolo claimed that the FCC boss instructed him to transfer the money to his personal account and pay her in cash, which he did a couple of times in her house. Kolo made the revelation at the ongoing investigative hearing by the House of Representatives Ad hoc Committee investigating federal ministries, departments, and agencies, parastatals, and tertiary institutions on mismanagement of the IPPIS transportation. The Niger Republic Railway project may be at risk after the rupture of the diplomatic ties between Nigeria and Niger following the July 26 coup in President Mohamed Bazoum was ousted from the office by military officers led by General Abdurrahman Tichani. This came as over 1,000 trucks conveying goods worth over 350 million naira to Nigeria and other West African nations have remained trapped at the borders for over 1 week, following the closure of the respective gateways to the two neighboring countries. The federal government and the Nigerian junta has ordered the immediate closure of all land borders between two countries after the political developments in the landlocked country. In 2021, the federal government revealed its plan to construct 284-kilometer rail line to the Niger Republic. According to former Minister of Transport Rotimi Amici, the project will cost the country about $2 billion and will be funded by Nigeria through loans from external sources. Officials of the Federal Capital Territory Administration on Monday demolished illegal structures on a piece of land belonging to the Transmission Company of Nigeria and for other infrastructure development in the Lugbe area. Addressing journalists after the exercise, the Director of Department of Development Control, FCTA, Mokata Galdima, explained that the area popularly known as Timber Shield Market, Lugbe, was not approved. Galdima said the area located behind the high-tension line was illegally occupied by the timber dealers, scavengers, and other sellers of low-value items. He said that TCN has already awarded a contract to energize the power line, adding that the illegal structures must be removed before the commencement of work. He further explained that the area was a cordon of the Ring Road 3, which connects Gwarinpa and the Public Service Institute along Onyx, as well as links Siraj to the Apo Mechanic area. According to him, the operation is ongoing exercise to clean up Abuja city by removing all illegal structures wherever they exist. The second-ranking U.S. diplomat met Nigerian military leaders on Monday to press a reverse a coup that reported no headway a day after an ultimatum from the West African bloc ECOWAS was ignored. Victoria Nuland, a veteran envoy and acting deputy secretary of the state, said she met for more than 2 hours with military chiefs who ousted democratically elected Western ally Mohamed Bazoum on July 26. Nuland's trip, conducted in secrecy until she left, came after the expiration of a deadline set by ECOWAS to reinstate Bazoum by midnight, 23 o'clock on Sunday, or risk military intervention. The 15-nation bloc is recovering of its own diplomatic push on the crisis with the summit Thursday in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Delegations from Mali and Burkina Faso's military government have assured Niger's military coup leaders of their full support in solidarity visit to General Abdulhamid Tichani in Niamey, the Nigerian capital. It comes as the regional bloc ECOWAS is set to have a summit on Thursday to discuss the next move against Niger junta. An ECOWAS deadline to reinstate President Mohamed Bazoum by Sunday was ignored by Niger military leaders. He is still being held captive. The junta has remained defiant in the face of sanctions and threats from ECOWAS, including a military intervention that the bloc said would be a last option. Morocco's coach Renal Pedros is eyeing a shock win over a France team he knows perfectly in the last 16 of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. Prior to becoming Morocco's boss, the ex-France international won 5 major titles, managing a Lions side containing 6 of the current French squad. Also, coach Lauren Donaldson said Jamaica has prepared for a boxing match with Colombia in Tuesday's Women's World Cup last 16 tie in Melbourne. Both sides were among the biggest surprises from the group stage, with Jamaica progressing at the expense of Brazil, while Colombia won Group H. And that's the FM News at noon. I am Jessica Bassi. Good afternoon.